Buckle up, Buttercup. It's about to get bumpy. Remember that time you ate a whole bag of hot Cheetos and swore you'd never touch them again? Yeah, financial crises are kinda like that, except instead of heartburn, you get economic turmoil. And instead of regretting your life choices, you regret not seeing the warning signs. Financial crises are scary. They can wipe out savings, crush businesses, and leave economies in shambles. But here's the good news. They don't just appear out of thin air. Just like that rumbling in your stomach after the hot Cheetos, there are indicators that something's amiss in the financial world. Recognizing these indicators is like having a sixth sense for economic trouble. So are you ready to become financially clairvoyant? Let's dive in. Financial Crisis 101. What's the big deal? Imagine the economy as a giant engine. This engine runs on money, and when that flow gets disrupted, the whole thing sputters and coughs. That's a financial crisis in a nutshell. It's like a bad cold that spreads through the economic body, leaving businesses gasping for air and people worried about their jobs and savings. But unlike a cold, financial crises can have long-lasting effects. Think of it like this. You trip and break your leg. Sure, it hurts like hell, but eventually, it heals. A financial crisis is like breaking your leg and then finding out you have osteoporosis. It's a deeper, systemic issue that requires more than just a cast. So, yeah, financial crises are a big deal, but understanding them is the first step to navigating them. Red alert. The stock market nosedives. Remember that roller coaster from earlier? Imagine it plummeting down a steep drop and you're strapped in, white-knuckled and terrified. That's what a stock market crash feels like. The stock market is a bit like the economy's mood ring. When things are good, it's happy and bubbly, with stock prices soaring high. But when trouble brews, it throws a tantrum, sending stocks tumbling down faster than a toddler on a sugar rush. Now, a few dips and dives don't necessarily spell doom. It's like that friend who's always dramatic about their coffee order, but a sustained, significant drop in the stock market? That's a major red flag. It's like your friend suddenly filing for bankruptcy. Something's seriously wrong and it's time to pay attention. Pink slip blues, unemployment rates soar. Remember those will work for food signs? Yeah, those are pretty grim. And unfortunately, they tend to pop up more often when unemployment rates go through the roof. Think of it like this. People need money to buy stuff, right? When they lose their jobs, they stop spending and businesses feel the pinch. It's a vicious cycle that can quickly spiral out of control. High unemployment is like a canary in a coal mine. It's an early warning sign that the economic air is getting toxic. And just like miners paid attention to those canaries, we need to pay attention to rising unemployment rates. It's not just about the numbers, it's about real people losing their livelihoods. It's a human cost that underscores the severity of a financial crisis. Confidence crisis, consumers hit the brakes. Remember that time you were about to buy a new phone but then you heard rumors about layoffs at work? You probably hesitated, right? That's consumer confidence in action, or rather, inaction. When people feel uncertain about the future, they hold onto their wallets tighter than a squirrel with a nut. They postpone big purchases, cut back on spending, and generally adopt a wait-and-see approach. This drop in consumer confidence is like a punch in the gut for the economy. It slows down growth, stifles investment, and creates a self-fulfilling prophecy of economic doom and gloom. Think of it like this. If everyone believes the economy is going to crash, they'll stop spending, which will then actually cause the economy to crash. Consumer confidence is a powerful force, and when it takes a nosedive, it's a clear sign that a financial crisis might be looming. Stay informed, stay engaged. So there you have it, a crash course in financial crisis indicators. Now, I'm not saying you should start hoarding canned goods and building a bunker in your backyard, although if you have a spare bunker, let me know. But what I am saying is this: knowledge is power. By understanding the warning signs of a financial crisis, you can be better prepared to weather the storm. Stay informed, keep your eyes peeled for those red flags, and remember, you're not alone in this. We're all in this crazy economic roller coaster together. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go check my hot Cheeto stash. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, share your own experiences, and let's keep this conversation going.